How are you doing today?
From downtown LA, it's Jared Rosenberg in Nintendo World Report. Boom shakalaka. I'm doing great, man. We got Mutant Football League. We got people coming out to find out that the arcade madness is back. A lot of people remember it from '93, but it's reimagined by the game's creator, Michael Mendheim. And he brought me in from my NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, Slugfest days to create the world to go along with the stunning visuals and gameplay. So I'm real excited.
That's awesome. I guess obviously people remember you from NBA Jam. If you could introduce yourself just so they know exactly who you are.
Welcome to NBA Jam. Tonight's matchup, Mutant Football League takes on NFL Blitz. I'm Tim Kitzrow. Boom shakalaka. He's on fire. Is it the shoes? Can't buy a bucket. Razzle dazzle. And those are some of my greatest hits. You can get them all on my new CD coming out this Friday. There you go.
I guess I noticed for a second I thought Gilbert Gottfried was doing voices in the game, and then it's like, wait, I was just told you are doing all the voices. I guess, could you tell us a little bit about how that is, just being able to switch? I guess I assume you must have a voice acting career background, if you could tell us about that.
Yeah, I went to Second City,
Yes.
an actor, comedy. So the dream in this world is going from just a guy who says lines that other people write to helping create the world, like a Futurama, be a Seth MacFarlane. Like, let's create the world of the post-apocalyptic, the mutants and the zombies. So I want to keep that feel of the NFL, so you get a lot of, it's 1st and 10, and he decides to pass, touchdown! So you get all that grit, but because of all the gore and violence, it has to have this cartoon effect. And I brought in a great friend of mine, Derek DeJacque. I'm in Chicago, and a great talent, and we worked out the characters, came up with the sidekick, Brickhead Mulligan, and Bricks Jr. is a little mutant growth on his shoulder, and Bricks was kicked out of the MFL for not taking enough steroids, and he grew this little mutant lump. And very sadly, Derek passed away after our first recording session, and he was doing the other two characters, so I took over in January. So it would be like, hey, Bricks, how was your checkup? Well, good news, bad news. Yeah, what's the good news? I passed my physical. And the bad news? I flunked my mental. Oh, not good. Well, 50-50, better odds than Vegas. Hey, you're an idiot. So, playing around, having some fun, and it's a workout in the recording sessions, but a lot of fun.
Do you have an audio director, or do you direct yourself? Or?
I direct myself. Michael Mendheim, the creator, is always there, and we actually record in the basement of Derek DeJacque's good friend, Brian Nielsen. So it's a rock and roll basement, a band rehearsal and recording studio. So we are kind of like a garage band, a basement band, indie band, and then you think of all the games I've been on with EA, and they're a $5 billion industry. Well, he did Kickstarter under $1 million. So a lot of fans, they first look at it and they want every single thing that like Madden has. Well, you're competing with a $50 to $100 million budget, and I think what we did is pretty spectacular. And Michael's adding new elements to the game, including Dynasty mode and a lot more features that he can tell you about. But I think this game stands up with the best arcade games that I've ever done.
That's awesome. I think we in particular are really excited because I think that this might be the first football game, American football game, that's going to be on Switch. So just in general, it's awesome arcade action, but just for people who want football, it's got football.
Absolutely, and you don't miss the NFL brand, and the fact that we parody all the NFL teams and their names. Bomb Shady with the Nuke London Patriots. Bomb Shady pulls out a shotgun and blows the defender's head off, and that gives a whole new meaning to the phrase shotgun formation. So you have all these fun elements, but with the NFL, like the parody of the helmets, the fields, Slam Bone Field for Lambeau Field, the Green Bay Attackers. This is a great game to play on Sunday on NFL day before the games, halftime with your friends. I can imagine a lot of drinking games going on with this.
Sure.
We've been approached from some people that want to put us in Vegas casinos to actually wager on the game. And esports have been talking to us because, boy, what a great game this would be for esports.
Sure.
And it plays quick. You don't have to get invest all that time that you do with sim games. So it's in and out and quick turnover. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So we're excited about the potential. And I just have to say that even if you're not an NFL or a sports gamer, NFL fan or a sports gamer, you can jump in and have so much fun. And surprisingly, the young kids like it as much as the old folks and the stoners and the college kids. It hits everybody. Everybody has something to enjoy with this game. And we also have an M rating, but a filter for parents. They can turn it off. We have mature language. It's like Adult Swim if you leave it on, but you can turn it off so the kids don't have to hear the blue humor.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much for talking with us.
Great to talk with you guys. Boom shakalaka.